welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers at the channel, we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because they save lives. This is a logical conclusion because preemptive strike saves lives and prevents the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals with a passion and do not want them over here. We do not want your views, subscriptions, likes, or comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you to go to prison.
Yes, if the audience at the Jamaica Young Police channel is not learning something from our program, then we are doing them a disservice.
To our video.
We aim to educate, inspire, and make a difference in their lives by making them think critically. We do not want to form any cult where people agree with us 100%. We want pushback and correction from the audience. And most importantly, we do give the audience members to chime in at times and give their 2 cents. Because this is about us, all of us as a people who want to see a better Jamaica for everyone. We are only meeting our goal if they are learning from us. We will not put down others to make us feel better because we are not insecure people. We are confident. Yes, we are confident people and know who we are. We are a group of law-abiding citizens who aid criminals and their support system with a passion. And we are not in the pocket of any criminal organization or the GLP government. We are on Team Jamaica and no other team or group. As a people, especially Jamaicans, we have been cultured to be criminals. Yes, let me repeat myself. As a people, especially Jamaicans, we have been cultured to be criminals, professional and conscionable liars who have zero relationship with truth. As someone offends us by telling us the truth, our only option is to resort with violence and aggressive behavior. We are trying to cause a sea or even a river change that can lead to the ocean. We can do to make sure that our audience learn from our program. Our audience should be interested in what we have to say, and they should be able to see how it applies to their lives. Some people learn best by listening, while others learn best by doing. We use a variety of techniques to reach all types of learners. Our audience need to be able to practice what we have taught them, and they need to receive feedback to learn to learn from their and our mistakes. We are not perfect. We create a supportive learning environment. We make sure our audience feel comfortable asking questions and sharing their ideas. But if they are aggressive in tone, we will try to calm them to hear their growls. We have to deal with passive-aggressive callers at times, yes. And we will try to calm them to hear their growls. And they are often characterized by sarcasm, sulking, procrastination, and backhand compliments. These passive-aggressive people may also engage in more destructive behaviors, such as sabotage or violence. And here's one of them from the PMP LGBTQ+ criminal organization. It is also important to remember that learning is a process. It takes time and effort for people to learn new things. We don't expect our audience to master everything we teach them in a single program. We are focused on providing them with the necessary tools and knowledge to continue learning and growing. We want our audience to learn something important about our past history or how not to repeat the mistakes of the past by telling the truth and by the end of our program, it is something that they can think about, because what we are imparting is the truth and nothing but the naked truth, which hurts only the guilty. Once you know our learning objective, we have used real world examples, so this will help our audience see how the information we teach them applies to their lives and work. We encourage interaction and participation. Our channel is not like a church where you cannot ask questions, hold discussions, and provide opportunities for hands-on activities. We are unique in that perspective, and that the more we engage our audience, the more likely they are to learn. We have provided opportunities for reflection and feedback. We give our audience time to think about what they have learned and to provide feedback on our program. This will help us to improve our program over time. Our audience will leave our program having learned something new, and they will be inspired to continue learning and growing. Many people are only interested in popularity and will tell others what they want to hear rather than the truth. Too bad. Over here, we are going to tell you the truth, even about your God, not the creator or your favorite politician. And when we say your God, we're not talking the creator of all human beings and its universe. You have people who on this earth who think that they're God and they're superior to others, and they have one life just as you and me. Yes, they only have one life. They only have one life just as you and I. You understand? But some people think that they're God and they're superior to other human beings, and people are inferior to them. We at Jamaica Young Police Channel, we don't say anyone that is inferior to us. Every human being is equal, because one thing that you have is life. And if you're not learning something from here, we're doing you a disservice. And we are not about that. And we are not here to tell people things because it make you feel good and you want to be a part of our community. We are going to tell you the truth, even if it hurts. Because we want to teach people, we want to change, we want to cause a sea change in people thinking. You understand? Most people do not like the truth. I have experienced that throughout my life. Most people, even people you think is your friend, want to tell them the truth, that's the end of the relationship, because you hurt them feelings. So basically, that's how war starts, because of feelings, emotion. People don't deal with facts. And you as an adult or a young person, you have to learn how to deal with differences in opinion, ideology, and deal with facts. Just use facts. But people rather popularity over the truth. But we are not in about that. You understand? People, they're all about in their feelings, and we are not about that. When you say things about their favorite, whether it's their bloggers, their favorite politicians, or their favorite celebrity, yes, them, who are in bed with criminal, who are murderers. The reason why some people love other bloggers is because they are more concerned about being liked than being honest, and we're just being practical. Yes, they're not going to tell them, they're not going to touch certain topics because they don't want to offend others and lose subscribers. No, we are not about that. We just want to know that we can change people's life and change it for the better. We are not here to lie to people to make them feel good. You understand? At all times we have chosen to tell people the truth, even if it is not what they want to hear. It is essential to be honest with yourself. We may not live a genuine line if we constantly tell people what they want to hear. That means that we are going to be disingenuous and a fraud, and we are not that kind of person. We don't believe in to be disingenuous. We're being authentic. Telling the truth can help to build trust with others. When people can be honest with them, they are more likely to trust you. And that is what we're all about here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. Telling the truth can help to make the world a better place. Some people don't want the world they want the status quo to remain. Politicians tell lie, and them tell lie for them party, even the truth. And then when time you're telling them the truth that, hey, look, both political party are not the same. One is a criminal organization, one is a political party. Yeah, them say both of them are the same. No, they are not. And look here, as we said before, we're only on Team Jamaica. Just listen that. Team Jamaica. And as we, you know that we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we believe in a preemptive strike because it saves lives. We are not here to massage people ego to make you feel good. We don't believe in a murderer for getting 4 or 6 years. And that's why we haven't touched on Justice Sykes' sentencing. Because honestly, not only that it hurt to the core, but we know that it's going to cause murder to increase. Because, look, this is a digression still in the people. If somebody killed your mother or your father and you witness it, what's the sense of you going to court to give evidence when you know that that person can get 4 and 6 years? Them can't come back, come kill you because you're a witness. So that's why people take up the law in their line and say, well, alright, you kill my mother or my father. I'm not going to tell the police that I had seen you. They are going to try to get a gun or something to take revenge. And that's why the murder rate is going to increase. So all these idiots, the Delroy trucks and all these, and along with the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal organization in Parliament that have passed these laws, it's only going to cause the problem in the society to worse. The murder rate is going to increase. Because when a young man saw and watched Justice Sykes giving Andre Blackman Bryan 4 year and 6 year for murder, and someone killed his mother or his father, you think he's going to be a witness? No. And who seeing person would do that? Come on, let's be practical. If somebody kill your mother and your father and you know that you testify against them, they're going to get 4 or 6 years. That's a waste of your time. It better you go to the 4 year than for you understand. Some people would rather do that. We're not promoting violence, but if there's no justice, you're not going to be any peace. If people don't believe in our system, the system is not going to work. And that's what these people want to do. So, sorry for the digression, but sometimes that's how it is because we are passionate about crime, you know. Yeah, and we're passionate about people's life. We value every life. No life no value more than the other. You understand? No, each of us on this earth have one life. My life is precious just as the other person. But some people don't believe in that. Some people believe because of a person, them feel them superior to others and they are inferior to them, so their life have more value. No, I don't see that. So that's why these people are doing all of these things to destroy the same poor people that we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel is trying to open their eyes. We are not your enemies. We are not your enemies here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. We are looking out for you because we are coming from the same marginalized people as you are, but because we were focused and we have guidance and parents and the community, that's why we're at. We don't want the young youths them. We don't want the young people them lifespan to be 25, and that is what is happening. You understand? So we're moving on. So telling the truth can help make the world a better place. But it's an arduous task, especially in this day and age when up is down and down is up. But we will not buckle to mob of people who are near-sighted and care about their feelings. When people know the truth, they are better equipped to make informed decisions and take actions to solve problems. But some rather live their lives in a pool of lies. There are also times when it is important to be tactful and to avoid saying things that could be hurtful or harmful. However, honesty is essential, even it is what people want to hear. We know that telling the truth in a way that is constructive and respectful. Be mindful. We consider, the needs and perspective of the audience when choosing how to communicate the truth. We will always be respectful and compassionate, even when disagreeing with someone. We will always be open to hearing other people's views, even if we disagree with them. We are always willing to admit when we are wrong and to learn from our mistakes. We are not perfect. We will continue to focus on facts and evidence rather than personal attack. So we will not attack a person. We attack the evidence that's provided to us. So remember that we do not have to please everyone is also essential. it is impossible to make everyone happy, and trying to do so will only lead to frustration and disappointment. Instead, we will focus on being true to ourselves and to our values. If you need to find yourself in a situation where you are being attacked for telling the truth, it is essential to stand your ground. Feel free to defend your beliefs and challenge the status quo. Some people are selective in attacking or addressing the status quo instead of using a brush for all and not one. Remember that we are not alone. Many people support the truth, even if they are not always vocal about it. Because some people, the reason why they don't say anything, they don't want to be attacked. And they know, when they have to lie to people to make them feel happy. Or you feel when they know you have to lie to somebody to make them feel happy. It hurts you, and it causes a burden on your conscience. Tell the person the truth. If that person is genuine, that person will respect you more. And that's how life is. And that's why I share personal experience about myself, with other people. And I tell you before, it's hard to find genuine people. When you tell them the truth, them vex with you. Relationship you have for decades, just by telling someone the truth, that's ruined just like that. So all along the person wasn't real. They're just being fake. While you as a person, you are genuine and real to the person. Or persons. So moving on. Telling the truth can be difficult, but it's essential. By telling the truth, we can help to create a more just and equitable world. So the statement, if everyone loves you, something is wrong with you, is provocative. It suggests that it is impossible to be liked by everyone without compromising your values or beliefs in some way. There are a few different ways to interpret this statement. One interpretation is that it is simply a reminder that everyone is different and that it is impossible to please everyone. Another agreement is that it warns against being too agreeable or people pleasing. When you are with this audience, you tell them what they want to hear and not the truth. And that's dishonesty at best. We're not going to do that at the Jamaica Young Police Channel. No. If that you want, you're not going to hear that. We're not going to tell you what you want to hear. We're going to tell you the truth. The raw mama papa truth. You understand? It is important to note that there is nothing wrong with being liked by people. However, being true to yourself and your value is also essential, and that it is what I will do until I die. If we constantly change our behavior or beliefs to please others, we may be doing ourselves a disservice. Being genuine and authentic is the best thing to do in life. We have earned their respect, and you stand firm for what you believe. Some people can tell when you are being fake if they are not a member of a cult, so it's essential to be yourself. Be respectful of others, even if you disagree with them. Be honest and open, but also be tactful. Be willing to stand up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. And it is something we have been doing from birth. If you find yourself in a situation where you are being asked to compromise your values or belief, it is okay to say no. No, no, no. You do not have to please everyone to be happy. Ultimately, whether or not you agree with the statement, if everyone loves you, something is wrong with you, is up to you. However, it is essential to remember that it is okay to be different and that you do not have to please everyone to be worthy of love and respect. Indeed, speaking the truth can often lead to pushback and creating enemies. And we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel have many enemies, near, far and wide, even blood relatives. The truth can be uncomfortable, especially when it channels one's belief or the status quo. However, it is also important to remember that if everyone like you, it may be a sign that you are being dishonest. It's good to be honest and authentic. So we at the Jamaica Young Police Channel, we will continue to be respectful and compassionate even when disagreeing with someone. We will continue to be open to hearing other people's beliefs, even if they disagree with us. We will continue to be willing to admit when we are wrong and learn from our mistakes. We will continue to focus on facts and evidence rather than personal attacks. Remember that you do not have to please everyone is also essential. It is essential to note that, and it is impossible to make everyone happy, and trying to do so will lead to frustration and disappointment. So we are not into that, people. Do not afraid to defend your beliefs and challenge the status quo. We want you to listen to this caller who is calling from England, because it seems something is going on over there, and these people, you watch, you listen, you decide.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, blessed love, man. What go on, my brother?
Yeah, no. Officer Porter.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, man, sit there. Me know you.
Yeah, man.
Me know you.
True.
You know me. But you know me know you forgot. You tape me? You tape my conversation?
No, why you ask?
No, because you always a tape. I watch all your program.
Oh, okay.
I watch everything. Because here we go on.
Yeah.
You don't like with the Porter.
Yeah, man. Tell me.
You act like too much angel. No, you act like an angel. Me and you know you're not an angel.
Yeah.
Kingston 13 will come from.
Yeah, man.
Yeah? Me come from Kingston 13. Me a big man. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, big man I know, but watch it now. As a youth, we used to get trouble. Yeah. Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man. Let me not hear you, man. I hear talk and listen to me.
Listen, because I know you tape me. Because I not talk nothing where I not go around and go re. Because that's why I tell you yesterday, I listen to your conversation. You see that? I never go into the politics thing.
Yeah.
Because I know say you're biased with the politics thing. You're biased
all right.
with the politics thing.
All right, tell me.
Listen to
No. All right. What? No. Tell me all my bias now.
I'm going to tell you all your bias. The youth was telling us the two of them is the same thing, in which the two of them is not. Alright. Fair enough.
Yeah.
You said you can before that, because you was a police officer. Life, a government life. So for instance, the Prime Minister dead and a little man from down Mackay Lane dead. Life is a life, no?
True.
Alright. I'm going to deal with one level, because I'm grow to deal with this now. Alright. The JLP under Bruce Golden killed over 200 people at Tivoli Yard. One more, don't say no more now. The JLP under Busterman to kill almost Rastaman. I can go into all things with JLP though. The two of them are the same thing, brother. I'm going to stop it.
Look at
two of them are the
hold on. No.
Born in a Kingston, Turkey.
No, look here. Listen. No, hello. No, look here. No, let me tell you this on them thing there. You call me on them thing there. You no dictate and tell me how me operate this show. Yes. So yes. But me not. But look here. No, look here. I am not. No, look here. If you continue to talk over me and them thing there, I just cut you off, you know. This supposed to be. No. You're not talking. You give a speech. You give a speech. You say Bruce Golden, a Prime Minister, them kill over 200 people at Tivoli.
Yes.
Well, that's how we use it, but the record never said that.
No, what me say, it's on the record.
Which
government.
But so Virgin. No, listen. That may I tell you now. Listen.
Yeah.
Is it facts you want? Is it facts you're all about, or you just want all about hype? Hey, look here.
Who was the Prime Minister? No, before you go in there, who was the Prime Minister, big man?
Yeah, man. Bruce Golden was the Prime Minister when them killed close to 100 people at Tivoli.
Who
No, hold on. No, look here.
So who's sending the soldier
I
them
want,
down there?
I want
You
to,
kill off woman people for one person.
I
Who do that?
want to the, hold on there. I wait, you call for quarrel and them thing there, you want to have a civil, you want to have a civil conversation. No, look here. If I, look here. No, me not busy.
You ox and your friend Gunter, and you know you're from morning. I'm a Kylie in my barn.
Yeah, so okay. Yeah, so
you're from morning.
I want both me.
Porter, I know you're from morning.
Yes.
You know what
I want no. I want. You say you know me. I want.
Robert 8 bus Porter, you rob him and take away ring, you know. Remember idea for poor lady.
Which
take the ring from the man, you know.
Which one?
You never lock up the dog. I told me not call the dog name.
No man, call him name, man. Yeah, no, look here. No, between me and you, you are. Look here. No man, you come out from a phone, man. You are one. No, look. Come out for a phone, man. Cause you're a fool, man. It better. Look here. It better you tell me say me kill him and them thing there. You're a fool, man.
You know, grab up from us.
Oh, dog, man. Yeah, so so the reason why I cut off, I end the call is when this one, talking about that someone rob a person there, rob someone, a victim there ring, and then that me rob the person ring. That's why I hung up, because look, one thing with me, and I have said before, I hate thieving police. So if I hate thieving police, why would I thief? That is not in me. No jeweler in Kingston 11 or anywhere in the world can say that I have ever taken any jewelry to sell them. You understand? I don't subscribe to such kind of behavior. And look, there's a guy. All right. You see, when I talk. That's why I use experience. When I am talking, I talk from experience. You see, in the early night, this is the second time now, or the third time I'm talking about this incident. There's a guy who's from Bakto by the name of Guma. Guma is a known robber. And in the early 1990s, right by Zinc Factory, Guma and two other men, and I've said I don't remember the other two men. I was the investigating officer. I don't remember Guma correct name right now, or the other two men, but it was three of them. And they robbed this man over £70,000 in the early 1990s. I said it before. This man came from England and he came to buy zinc factory. That's the same zinc factory that the PMP LGBTQ plus criminal government locked down. That was jobs right there that's gone. But by zinc factory. And they robbed this man £70,000 because this man is from England. He's such a mean person that he did not even rent a car or get somebody who knows Jamaica to take him around. Because they have left Jamaica years and they robbed him £70,000. Guma had get £70,000 and he realized that I was the investigator. He had given a detective £5,000 to give me. Just listen. He had given a detective at Unsby £5,000 to give me so that I don't pursue the case against him and the others. So what used to happen now with the detectives at Unsby, especially, this is one of the detectives, but I'm afraid to call his name. And if Davey from Olympic Garden is listening, he would know which detective I'm talking. The same detective, Davey, the time that I've encouraged the people them to block the road. So that's the same detective. So he had received £5,000 from Guma to give me. Because what this detective has done, he was one of the primary investigators, because he's always in the office that collect report of robberies. So what this detective would have done, what he is normal modus operandi, when people got robbed off the buses or whatever in Huntsby police here, he's one of them who would collect the reports, and what he would have done, based on the description of the person or persons, the suspects, as a detective, you would know right then and there who the robbers are. So what he would have done now, he would go in the community, try and find somebody who know them and tell them to send his part of the loot, and when he receive his part of the loot, he would not arrest them. So that's why the robbery was keep going on. It was yours truly, me, yes, Bobby Reds and I are the one that dismantle all bus robbery and robberies in Huntsby police area, even like for rob people, because the robbers did not know where we were coming from, and these people, the robbers, were saying, boy, that we were like ghosts, and we come like with deal and all these things, because we were always able to catch them in the act of committing robberies. And once we caught in an act of robbery, we are there to protect people's lives and property, and we don't care about the victims. We don't care about the robbers. Period. So we, Bobby Reds and I, were able to eliminate bus robberies during my time when I was at Huntsby. Ask any, it is right there in the record. You understand? Up by the commission office, no bus robbery for years, because we were on the streets. Bobby Reds and I. Because the robber, them know that once we catch them in the act, them know what time it is. So when the second idiot and this ideologue, this guy claims him from Mackay Lane, he's just lying. So moving on. So it can be challenging to converse with someone, who's not that smart. When I put down people because based on this man say Bruce Golden government killed over 200 people at Tivoli, forget one man. And we're trying to correct him and tell him, say no, it would be more like 100. And that's there in the record. And he's trying to tell us something else. So he's not interested in facts. You understand? He has no love for facts because of his ideology. So people like him, may not be able to read or write. And we do believe saying this man cannot read and write. And making it challenging to communicate with them, with a man like him traditionally. People who don't read and write, it's very challenging to communicate with them. They may also be unwilling to listen to or consider facts contradicting their beliefs. He's telling us that it's 200 people, and there's no information in the public domain to support his opinion. And we are telling him, so what you're saying is not factual, but he does not want to hear that. He wants to say what he believes. So we can do a few things to converse with someone in this situation. First, we try to understand this caller, who is a professional and unconscionable liar, and his perspective. Why do they believe what they believe? What information do they have access to? So so once we understand their perspective better, we can find common ground. Is there anything we agree on? There was nothing that we agree on, because he just want to talk and don't want to listen. And then now with his liar, being a liar. So it seemed like, I don't know, like liar spitting at these people out. With his liar self about me rob people, rob from one I'm dog. I don't even know, I never know say all dog and all them thing they rob, can rob people. You understand? But I know what him use dog him a talk about when I'm friend. Which is imaginary. Because all of these things are lie. Oh, him know me and him thing there. I never, people free to say that they know you, but know you in terms of how they can identify you, but them don't know you as a person. And my reputation speaks for itself. In Kingston 11, 13 and 20, I am a no nonsense police officer. You understand? So can you start a conversation from there? We know that it is essential to be patient and respectful. Remember that this person may not be used to conversing with people with different beliefs. He is very aggressive and defensive, or even hostile at first. Despite his behavior, we remain calm because it is essential to stay calm and avoid getting into an argument. We focus on facts and evidence. Avoid using emotional appeals or making personal attacks. Instead, we present the facts clearly and concisely. It is important to remember that we may be unable to change this person's mind. However, we may be able to plant the seeds of doubt or encourage them or to think more critically about their beliefs. Even if he disagrees, being respectful and trying to understand his perspective is essential. As you have heard for yourselves, we try to be patient and understanding. We avoid getting into an argument. We focus on facts and evidence. We be respectful of his perspective. We expect to wait to change his mind because we are telling the truth. And he refuses to listen because he's obnoxious, belligerent, and a maladroit person. Just remember that someone does not respect themselves, they can't respect you. And here's another example of one of those people. A professional and unconscionable liar. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel.